Dave Lefkowitz here on the 1000th episode of my show, Dave's Gone By. You know, my wife helps me a bit on this program, but it's still kind of my show. It's not really a collaborative effort. Theater, however, tends to necessarily be collaborative, and it doesn't get more collaborative than this because we have a husband and wife team, SUZANNE Bachner and Bob Brader, who she directs and she helps develop stuff. He writes and acts in them. They work together for the JMTC Theater Company. How you guys doing?
Great!
Love it when the answer is it's like a Japanese horror movie.
Congratulations.
So thrilled for you.
Yes, we are really thrilled for you.
Incredible. Happy
Fantastic.
1,000 episodes.
Yes.
Thank you. And you guys have got longevity too. How long have you been together working and partnering in life?
We have been together. We just celebrated our 19 years together.
Yep.
And we were making art together before then.
Yep.
A couple years before then. And we're going to have our 17th wedding anniversary next month.
Oh, do you have any special plans or are you just going to go to the theater or something?
I'm presenting at an adoption conference in Orlando, and Bob is helping me, and then we'll be on our anniversary, but we may not be able to go to Disney.
Because it's going to be really crowded that weekend.
Wait, you mean you're not boycotting Disney now?
Well, that was the other
thing. Yeah.
Yes. But let me ask you guys, in terms of the work that you are doing, you're prepping a show for the Edinburgh Fringe next year. We just had a few guests on who were in the Edinburgh this year. So what are you working on for Edinburgh next year?
We're working on a show called Kitty Daddy. It's about how I got a cat that I didn't really want, but this boss that I had said that they were going to give it to a kill shelter if I didn't take in the cat, or someone didn't take in the cat. So I took the cat in. I was going to try and find it a good home. That home turned out to be mine. And I was going through some things where I was really becoming kind of what I was in kind of a hermit mode where I didn't want to see anyone. I didn't want to be around anyone because of
That's my life.
Yeah. It was because of a bad breakup I went through. And then this cat kind of helped me realize that I was capable of loving. I was capable of being loved, and kind of opened the door for me to meet Suzanne.
I mean, how many men's lives have been saved by having a little pussy? I don't know. But I was going to make that joke off camera. I waited until you guys were here so that I could do it for you right now.
Perfect.
So that's great that you're developing. So Suzanne, how does this work? He writes something, does he share like 20 minutes with you or he finishes a draft? Where's the collaboration on that at this point?
I will be sitting next to him and I will turn to him and I say, what are you working on? Because I know he internally works on things before even writing them. And I know what he is. And I said, don't tell me, so that he'll actually write it and then show me. So I get it in little nibbles.
Right.
And, we started out doing a childhood show of his, Spitting in the Face of the Devil, together. And it was all people who, were from his childhood and all that stuff. And now we've moved into a situation where there is a Suzanne character in some of these pieces. And so I have to direct Bob being me, which is a really weird phenomenon.
Now, Bob, do you have to self-censor when you write stuff that is kind of obviously about her? Or
the great thing is that I don't censor myself at all when I write, and then I will bring it to Suzanne and I will say, if there is anything here that you have a problem with or don't or worried about, just let me know, and we'll go over it. And I still have not come across anything where she was like, "That's out."
And that's why your marriage has lasted for 19 years, ladies and gentlemen. So Bob Brader and Suzanne Bachner, so great to have you. So much fun back in the neighborhood. If people want to find out again about the Fringe stuff and the other shows, things that you're working on, it's JMTC Theater Company. You got a website or something?
It's JMTCtheater with an RE.com.
JMCTtheater.com. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you both for joining me on this special day. You've made it even more special.
Thank you.
you. And
Congratulations again.
congratulations, Mazel Tov.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.